All right, been a soggy Saturday out there for us, and that continues here across most of the area. Thankfully, severe threat has remained fairly low. There's a live look across the Wade's RV live camera network there, and again across the metro. Gloomy skies and overall wet roadways, things of that nature. The good news is, again, across the metro, we have not seen any severe weather. And in fact, it is almost on the chilly side out there. Temperatures in the low 60s. We do have that light wind. It's mainly going to be a northerly breeze, but today has overall just been kind of cloudy, kind of gloomy. So here's kind of the main storm complex. It stretches from southeastern Kansas all the way down into Louisiana. Again, there are a couple tornado warnings in Oklahoma right now. None are technically within our viewing area. The one coming out of Cole County, we're watching very closely. Don't think it's going to get extended into our area, but we're watching close. Okay, again, across the metro, at this point, we're just going to be talking about on and off rainfall here through the next couple of hours. You may still see a few lightning strikes, especially north of the metro from Bartlesville back into southern Washington County. Again, across parts of Wagner and up into Rogers County, eventually over in some of our far northeastern counties. May see a couple more rumbles of thunder, but for the most part, we're just going to see light to moderate rainfall. All right, again, down south, how about southeastern McCurtain County there? Big supercell, big tornado warning down that way. Again, heavy rain across parts of our southern and southeastern counties. We're still watching this tornado warning as it tries to move towards Pittsburgh County, but again, so far so good. It has not been extended, but we're watching closely if it does. So again, here's still the area to watch. There's the boundary. Everything ahead of it still needs to be watched. We don't think very many of these cells are going to get their act together, but if they do, again, we still have that tornado threat that will continue through the next several hours. Again, behind the boundary, of course, we could still see a tornado threat, but it's much lower, mainly a heavy rainfall threat behind that boundary. All right, so that will be the trend here through the next couple of hours. We do have that tornado watch in effect for Pittsburgh and Latimer over to LaFleur County. That technically is set to go till 10 o'clock tonight, but I would be hard-pressed to see it go quite that long. All right, again, through future track, we're watching through the next several hours. Again, we'll just see scattered pockets of rainfall for the remainder of us. The main line of storms, in fact, will more than likely exit the state by the time we get to 7 to 8 o'clock tonight. That's when the severe threat will drop significantly. Through the overnight, we may see a couple pockets of moderate to heavy rainfall, but overall, that will be it. And this round of severe weather will be finished and getting up for a quiet Sunday morning for us tomorrow morning. Ground will be soggy, but things will be nice and quiet. All right, so again, through the evening, if you have any evening plans here across the metro, scattered showers will continue, so take the rain jacket with you, but not just a heavy deluge on the way. At least that's not expected. For tomorrow morning, temperatures right now, we're in the low 60s. They're going to pretty much just stay that way through the overnight. Before then tomorrow, we may see a few isolated lunchtime thunderstorms, but by the afternoon, sunshine will come out. We may actually even be a little bit humid with the amount of rainfall we have seen over the last couple of days, okay? Into Monday, southerly winds pick up. Monday on the warmer side. By the afternoon, we think we'll see the initiation of a few storms. There's a cap in place, couple things to work out, but if storms do get going on Monday, we think they would have the potential to become severe. Already a slight risk for severe weather, mainly from Tulsa and back to the west and southwest, but this would be a severe weather day to try to keep our eyes on for us here. Again, still watching the chance for that cap, but in terms of severe threats at the moment, mainly wind and hail, some flooding threat, but overall, this will lead into another kind of pattern here with lots of heavy rainfall on the way through the middle part of next week and even through the end of the weekend. Still tracking maybe some chances